So we're going to record two macros here. The first one is going to add the headers. The second one, we'll do that next, is going to format those headers. So let's get down and we start to record our first macro here. All right, so I've got the exercise file open. I'm on the recording worksheet. Now I'm going to go up to my developer tab. On my developer tab on the left-hand side, you find the code section, and I'm going to go to record macro. This is the exact same feature that we saw earlier, but we went to view to macros to record macro. Exact same feature. Either way you go. I'm going to stick with the developer because that's also where you find all the other features as well. So I'm going to go to record macro. First thing we get to give it a name. I'm going to call it add headers. Remember, no spaces. You can give it a shortcut key if you like. I'm going to go ahead and skip that. I'm going to put it inside of this workbook, and we'll give it a description. This macro places headers on the worksheet. Yada, 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 yada. All right, got my name in there. Add headers, no space. Going to store it in this workbook, and I've given it some notes, a little bit of description. Now I'm going to hit OK, and we're going to start recording. All right, we are now recording. Anything that we do, Excel is going to take notes about it, write it down in the VBA code. All right, first step here. This data came in from some other system. I want to clean it up. First thing I want to do is I want to add a new row at the top, and I want to put some headers in there. So first thing, I'm going to select row number 1. I'm going to use a shortcut key. I'm going to do Control+. If you don't have a full keyboard, you don't have a number pad, then Control-Shift+ at the top of your keyboard will do the same, especially if you're on a laptop with a smaller keyboard. Or you could just right-click and I can insert a new row from there as well. Either way you do it. Once that's inserted, let's go to A1 and we're going to start putting the headers in. So this will be region, tab over, this will be category, tab, this will be Jan, Feb, Mar, and total. I'll hit my enter key here. All right, so we recorded just a little macro, nothing big. I'm keeping it short. This macro does one thing, it does it really well. Inserts a row at the top of the worksheet, puts in those, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 headers there, and that's about it. Making sure I spelled everything right there. Not a big deal if I didn't, because you get into the code and you make the adjustment in there. So there's our first macro. Try this out. Open the document, start recording, call it add headers, and go ahead and add that new row and add those 6 little headers there. Nail that down, and then we're going to go into our next macro. Oh, and we got one more thing we got to do here though. I'm all done. I've recorded my first macro. What do I need to do? I need to stop it. So if I go back to my developer tab, I'm going to hit the stop recording button. Make sure, absolutely, make sure you stop that recording. All right, now I'm done. Go ahead and do that. Then we'll jump into the next video and continue recording our macro.